I'm very purple right now, but hopefully that adds to the effect. I made these earrings today. The cigarette and the butt. Very cute. I went to a book sale today. It was like a $5 a bag book sale. It was really good. And I wanted to share some of my favorite finds. Starting with, you ready? You ready for this? Anita Bryant, Abiding Love. I'm so excited to have found this like in the wild, because it's like fundamentalism is such a strange thing for me, and it's so interesting. And to have found a like vintage, authentic, like in the flesh 1962 Anita Bryant album is very dear to me, because I don't know. Plus, it reminds me of Fundy Fridays, and I love Fundy Fridays. Fridays. Oh my god, I sound so redneck right now. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I got. Is that the front of it? It's not a very good. It's not a very good cover. Anyway, Social Network for when Mark Zuckerberg tries to erase this because he doesn't want anything to do with this story. So it looks pretty good. The front of it is really cool. I like it. And it just says, you don't get to 500 million friends without making a few enemies. Actually, it looks pretty sick. Pretty dang sick, I have to admit. Okay. Let's see. Let us see. I got this one, and it's called The Heart. I don't know. It's a tale of grief and hope and survival. And it's about surfers or something. I don't know. I felt like it would just help me in my current state, right? That felt pretty accurate. And this one is called, what is this called? The Big Door Prize. And it kind of just like follows these people and their life. It's a feel-good book. Apparently it's supposed to be like very heartwarming. So there's that one. And then I got The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And it's about this like autistic dude. And that's all I know. All I know is that he's autistic. And used to, when I was fighting with my nan, I would pretend to listen to this book. I would just put my earbuds in and tell her I was listening to this book for school. So, I don't know who, can you see that? Anyway, it says, this book belongs to Judy Hale. Thundering. And I was like, I didn't even notice that, but okay. That's kind of cute. I like that. I like a good inscription. I like knowing who owns stuff. I got A Morbid Taste for Bones by L.S. Peters. No clue what this is about, what it is. It just looked cool, and I already paid for my $5 bag. So, there's that. And then there's this one called Two Old Women, and it's basically this, like, native folklore. Yeah. Just, like, Why did Pepper message me? Whatever. It's just kind of told. It's about women. Ah. Okay. My crazy metal alarm went off, so now I'm gonna have to stitch these together. That's fine. It's fine. 2 old women. And then I got this one, which is In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. And I've heard really good things about it. It's a classic, and I don't know. I just felt like it would be kind of interesting to read something so, I don't know, old and influential. That's what a classic is, dumbass. Yeah. And then, okay, I got, for Blueberry, I got Edward's Overwhelming Overnight, and it's by Rosemary Wells, which, if you don't know, Rosemary Wells is who created Max and Ruby. So, like the inside. So is that a wormwood Head Start? Oh my god. You can't really see, but it's got like the little ducks. I would like to read, what is it? It's the Screw Tape Letters, right, by C.S. Lewis. I think that's what it is. This is one of the pages. Can't really see it. It's very cute. I like it. And then the last thing I got was also for Blueberry. And it's just called, it's Groundhog Day. And this one is so cute. Oh my god. Do you want a little summertime? Summertime. Oh my god. Story time. Summer was over. Godfrey the Hedgehog. It's not what it says. It's not what it says. It's not what it says. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay. I'll just read it to you like this. It's Groundhog Day. Summer was over. Godfrey Groundhog was getting ready for his long winter's night. He gathered lots of tasty green grass and hid it in his burrow. He mixed some straw with mud to make a mound to stop up his doorway. When he was ready and the air was getting chilly, Godfrey invited his friends over. Is this not like so... I can't even see it. Is this not like so precious whimsy-core? And I think she's actually wanting to do the nursery in like Peter Pan theme. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's gonna be all for me. All this bucko said. I'm probably gonna journal and go my ass to bed. That's what I'm gonna do. Might eat a burrito. Haven't decided yet, probably. Did I show you my earrings? One is the butt and one is the cigarette. Can I talk about something real quick? I like asking because I'm like, oh, it's like you're here with me. But anyway, can we talk about film for a minute? I decided that I want to be the kind of person who watches films in theaters. That's the kind of person I want to be. And that's the person I'm gonna be. Flim flam it. Glib glob it. That's the kind of person I'm gonna be. And I'm excited about being that person. I've been getting more into films. I'm like halfway through Priscilla. It's just icky a little bit. And I feel like too, the Tumblrinas have kind of ruined it for me. Not like that it's their fault, that it's weird. Obviously it's not. They just like a particular aesthetic, coquette, and go with it, and Priscilla embodied that. But it's like, bro, it's just weird. It feels like infantilization. What do I know? I can't say anything. Look at what I have behind me. That's Hello Kitty and a Calico Critters house. So I guess I can't say anything about infantilization, but what I can say is that it's gross. However, I watched a movie. I watched a film, okay? I'm trying to get into the habit of saying movies, but a little bit of lore. My ex was super into movies, even though he hated analysis of them and gave me shit for the way that I like to analyze things. And, he called them films because he was pretentious. And so I got in the habit of calling them films, and I just haven't stopped yet, so. Am I making eye contact? I don't think I'm making eye contact. Should I make eye contact? Hello, fixing my blowout. Anyway, a film I didn't know I would like so much is Death of a Unicorn. It was so good. Was it cheesy? Yes. Was it like dumb horror movie? Yes. But I also loved it. It was a really good, I don't know, it had really good dialogue about capitalism and how people exploit things, and even people who say that they're philanthropic, or that that's their career, philanthropy, that they're still just greedy when it comes down to it. And the only reason they do any good for anyone is to make themselves feel better about themselves. And I think that, you know, that's really poignant, but it's also really funny too. Okay, it has the guy with the eyebrows. Oh my god, what's his name? Will something. Will something. So it's pretty funny. And I love the ending scene because I feel like it, I don't know, I feel like it symbolizes how no matter what, until we die, there's going to be class disparity. And I think that it's kind of saying that, like, hey, once we're all on the ground, we're all on the ground. You might have a monument as a headstone, or you could have a simple wooden cross put there by the VA, but it's still, y'all are going to the same place no matter what you think happens there. It's just gonna happen, you know? And that's where class disparity ends. So, trying to think what else to say. Tried oil pastels. I thought that soft pastels and oil pastels were the same thing, and I got soft pastels because they were out of oil pastels, and it's not the same thing. It really is not. But what's a gal to do? Is there anything else I want to add? Should I read an excerpt? Oops. Should I read an excerpt of In Cold Blood by Truman Capote? 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 Capote. Who's he acknowledging? I don't care. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm going to have to get really close to my face. The village of Holcomb stands on the high wheat plains of western Kansas, a lonesome area that other Kansans call out there. Some 70 miles east of the Colorado border, the countryside, with its hard blue skies and desert clear air, has an atmosphere that is rather more far west than Middle West. The local accent is barbed with a prairie twang, a ranch hand nasalness, and the men, many of them, wear narrow frontier trousers, Stetsons, and high-heeled boots with pointed toes. The land is flat, and the views are awesomely extensive. Horses, herds of cattle, a white cluster of grain elevators rising as gracefully as Greek temples are visible, long before a traveler reaches them. And there we have it, folks. I'm gonna go eat a burrito but thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you accidentally find this, leave me a nice word. I don't know. This is for me though. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Can I show you my journal? Oh man, this is not gonna go well. I'm trying to pry it from the books I have. Oh my god, I'm not good at this. I want to show you my journal. Pooh Bear sticker. Chapel Roan. Women don't know you shits. Little Cannabis. 555. Bobby Goods. Bingo from Bluey. Okay, now it is really goodbye. Good night. Go drink water.